feel like we should have pipes. Well, hi guys, we are 3.5 geeks, missing half a geek, so we're 3 geeks, and this is our first ever podcast /
YouTube
video discussion. Chat. That sounds good. I'm Andy.
I'm Ricky.
And I'm Connell.
Potato.
I thought we agreed on that.
Okay, should we try that again?
Okay, yes. he's not a potato. He just looks an awful lot like one.
You've been watching what you call it, and Shaggy Vines.
Who?
That dude who does that. And you seen that Shaggy Vines guy?
I don't.
Oh, he does those weird vines where it's like you'll see him doing a day in the life of sort of thing.
I don't see any of them ones yet.
I don't know. It's quite funny.
Well, basically, we're going to do a few different subjects every week, and it's our opinion. We're going to discuss it, talk about what we like, what we don't like, and what's gay.
We are.
I'm really not.
You say that with a cock in your hand right now.
Well, that's the idea. That's the idea. We've got a few things we're going to talk about today.
He's got more editing to do.
Negativity in movies, in particular, we want to talk about.
How about just negativity in general towards everything?
Well, yeah, the internet and negativity. Deadpool. We're going to talk about Deadpool.
Yeah.
Of course, Batman v Superman. Woohoo! And Suicide Squad. Woohoo! Then on to games. We've got Metal Gear Solid 5, which I cannot wait.
I've never heard of it.
Well, that makes you gay, motherfucker.
That's a joke.
And of course, Fallout 4.
Woohoo!
Right.
Shouldn't that be a chorus there then of woos?
Right, so the first thing we want to talk about is negativity in movies. I want to talk about. You want to talk about negativity in general. Yeah. So,
to be fair, I don't get why people are so negative about movies in general today. I mean, I know a lot of films, quite a lot of films are crap these days, but it's not like it's a new thing. You know, everyone's on about Hollywood only wants to make films or anything.
But it's a matter of opinion. I mean, we said earlier...
Want to make money, not films.
I know what you mean. It's a matter of opinion. Like we said earlier, even the most hated film has still got people that like it, you know. And I feel like everywhere you look, people judge things before they even get made, you know. Nobody's willing to give anything a chance. And I just feel that eventually these studios are going to say, right, screw it. We're not going to bother.
What's the point in spending $200 million of his money if we're not going to get a return? Yeah. I mean, sort of like the whole thing with the Fantastic Four. I mean, I mean, I've not seen it. It could be an absolute pile of tosh, but I think it kind of failed before it even got off the ground.
Well, look at Green Lantern. Everyone despised that, yet I know the three of us here enjoyed it.
Yeah.
I enjoyed it, yeah. And I understand people have got issues with it, but
I think, to be fair, it's one of them things where it's not just sort of like, like your example, Green Lantern.
Yeah,
it's sort of, I enjoyed it. Don't get me, I know it could have been done better.
Oh yeah,
but that's what I say. I walk away from it saying, it weren't as good as it could have been. It's the fact that it's immediately jumped on and pulled to pieces.
And I mean, you mentioned Fantastic Four. It's only just come out. It's obviously going to bomb. You know, they've slated it, but. Wow. A few years back, that wouldn't stop someone from thinking, right, okay, well, let's do a sequel and let's make right what we got wrong.
Yeah.
But now it's, no, we're not going to bother. Reboot.
Like I say, I think people are so vocal as well these days with not liking something. It's not like they can't say, I didn't like it. It's not like, this is rubbish, anybody who likes this should die. It's like, what? Yeah. It's kind of like, and it's like you said, it's opinion. It's not like, how can you be so... I've decided my opinion is right, everyone else's is wrong.
Yeah,
exactly. Everyone's got their own opinion, but it's like this: we're stating our own opinion. We've got the power now to make our opinion vocal to everyone. That's sort of what...
But it is our opinion.
Yeah,
exactly.
Completely our opinion.
Yeah,
but I don't think my opinion should
No.
Overrule somebody else.
Yeah.
No, my opinion influences me and me alone. If it helps you see it from a different perspective, fair be.
Yeah, and, you know, as far as movie reviewers go, I've read some absolutely ridiculous reviews, and I don't mean just stuff I don't agree with. I mean fucking stupid reviews. I once read a review, I think it was News of the World, and it was for Aliens vs Predator 2, the second one, right?
Yeah.
Yes, didn't get particularly good reviews, but this review really got me because they basically said, to sum it up, you will only like this film if you like the Predator movies or the Alien movies.
Why would you go and see it?
No shit!
What's this Aliens versus Predator?
Yeah. So I feel like, if a reviewer isn't particularly a fan of comic book movies, why the fuck are they reviewing comic book movies?
Exactly.
Yeah, well, to be fair, it's like my example I always find is with the Star Wars prequels.
Yeah.
They are torn absolutely to pieces. Now, I don't think they're that bad because I never grew up with originals. I didn't watch the originals till late night.
We shouldn't be talking Star Wars here. We're going to get assassinated.
Yeah, somebody will kill us. Yeah. But I never grew up with originals, so I was never that bothered.
Our internet career is over.
Let's see if I can get back.
I'm not saying.
No, I know what you're saying.
I'm not saying the originals are good, and I think the prequels are all right. I just think a lot of people who went to see the originals when they were like 10.
Okay, if you don't like the prequel trilogy, but you like the originals, don't watch the prequel trilogy.
They say you've still got.
It doesn't take anything away from it.
Yeah, no. So my point is, it's sort of like you went to go and see the original trilogy when you were 10 years old.
Yeah,
and then 30 years later, you've now got kids, a mortgage, a full-time job, and a boss you hate, kind of thing. And you're sort of
you trying to make me commit suicide?
You walk in to go and see the Phantom Menace, which it did. It was.
We all got excited for it.
No, you sort of like.
I was a lot younger then, and I enjoyed that. Please don't kill me.
But you sort of like you walk into cinema and walk out and go, I don't feel exactly like I did when I was 10 years old. Therefore, the movie's absolute shite.
Yeah, because it's been done for a different demographic.
Yes, it's done for. It's not your generation anymore, mate.
But one thing that is universally despised in Star Wars, Jar Jar Binks.
But I guarantee there are people that like him.
Yeah, kids.
And I'm really not helping my cause.
Well, no, because C-3PO and R2-D2 were as annoying as fucking originals, and Ewoks were annoying.
In their originals, there is a big bear that growls and shit with a crossbow laser.
He's cool.
Yes, he's cool. Okay.
No, all I'm saying is, it's sort of like when you watch the original trilogy,
and hand shot first.
The Ewoks are annoying if you watch it now because you're older. When you were a kid, you saw it, you were like, oh, little teddy bears, brilliant. That's what Jar Jar Binks was for kids.
You homo.
Yeah, now the Ewoks look like drug-riddled Care Bears.
So, that's our opinion on negativity in films. And I mean, it's not just films, it's everything,
Yeah.
I think it's the internet culture. I mean, it's ironic that I'm not going to moan about the internet while doing a YouTube video or anything, but...
Yeah, but that's what we want to do different. Our opinions and stuff, we might not like something, but at the same time, we don't want to tear it to pieces.
No, like I say, I think the internet is like... Can anybody say anonymity? That's it.
Anonymity.
The anonymity of the internet allows people to sort of say the first thing that comes to their head because, there's no consequences to it.
Yeah. When you make that opinion a review, someone goes on Rotten Tomatoes or anything like that, and review this film, I thought it was absolute garbage, don't go and see it. That will influence people that might go and see the film, that might enjoy it, which impacts its,
to be fair,
the money it takes, which impacts the industry.
To be fair though, I think if people actually think, don't go and see this, they should say don't go and see it. I don't think you should go and see this. It's the aggressiveness behind it all.
Yeah, that's true.
To be fair, it's not just don't go and see this. I watched it, I thought it was lousy. It's don't go and see this. It is the worst thing ever, but
it will rape your children.
Everybody involved in this should die.
Yeah.
Oh God, don't. I have enough weight in Sonic groups. Dear God.
Yes, people that are passionate about different characters, they are insane.
Yes, to a limit that even I thought was too much even for me, and I'm been a big Sonic fan since I was like...
Well, it took 13 minutes for Connell to start talking about Sonic. We knew it wouldn't be long.
I was surprised you went 13 minutes. I expected 13 seconds.
Yeah, it's true.
This is 3.5 gigs. Sonic!
I know what you mean. Sonic!
Okay, can we get past that now?
Sonic! I'm sorry, Sonic. Connell. Right then, should we move on to a different topic?
Yeah.
Are we done with negativity? You bastard.
Well, I will bring one thing up.
Yeah, sure.
Put it away.
On Rotten Tomatoes, I've read the reviews for one of the most beloved, to them, the most perfect film ever, Casablanca.
Oh, I thought you were going to say the full Monty.
That is a good film.
I know, but Connell Steelworkers dancing. Sorry.
Casablanca. It's got one of the highest reviews.
Connell, you can leave your hat on.
No. It's got one of the highest reviews. It's beloved by millions. I watched it. It's boring as shit.
Yeah, but you have no taste.
Yes.
Yeah, but that's the point, Connell. It's like
completely different generations.
Exactly.
I'm not saying other people can't enjoy it, but it's the fact that these people, Rotten Tomatoes, for example, they watch these movies. Oh, granted, yes, they've already watched them. They're beloved. They give them great reviews, but then they come to the modern stuff and they just destroy it. I swear, for sake.
It's not necessarily the same people, though. I mean,
See, to be fair though, that's what kind of I think. It's sort of like since they started making films like regularly, since 40s. There's been thousands and thousands upon thousands of films.
Oh yeah.
Not every one made from 1940 to 1960 were brilliant kind of thing. That's what always gets to me. The movies these days, they don't know how to make them. It's like no, they were clangers back in day kind of a thing. I mean, I was watching a documentary about Planet of the Apes.
Yeah.
The first one is the most.
That film.
Except the first one is the most successful one, and then after that, every single one from that point on. I think apart from one. Well, it wasn't so much that they went down in quality, it was the fact the budget was halved and it made less money.
Yeah.
But
I like them.
It made just enough money that a sequel were being made. All the reviews for them were getting worse. But it was sort of like... So it's not a modern thing to keep churning out sequels to franchises that aren't popular anymore.
Yeah, but what I was getting at was you don't necessarily get a sequel. If there's a film that's not perfect, these days... Rather than think, okay, well, let's see if we can do a sequel and correct that, we'll reboot it again and again and again and again.
Saying the same story.
I like remakes, don't get me wrong.
Yeah.
But not unnecessary ones.
Well, it's more a case...
That's what they're on about with Terminator Genesis nowadays, that it was going to be a planned new trilogy, and now it might not at all. It might just...
And see, but they could have done another one, it could have been fantastic.
Yeah.
I like Terminator Salvation, I would love to have seen another one of those, but...
See, to be fair, don't get me wrong, I walked away from Terminator Genesis disappointed.
Yeah.
You know how much I love Arnie, and I love the Terminator franchise.
Rick, put your cock away.
Sorry. But I did walk away thinking...
It could have been better.
It could have been a hell of a lot better.
Yeah, I wasn't a fan.
I don't think it's the train wreck that they're on about it, though. I think it could be salvaged.
To me, it was Terminator 3 again.
Terminator Salvation.
No, Terminator 3.
No.
No, you're about. I said it could be salvaged.
Oh, alright. But, yeah, it was very much like Terminator 3, and I didn't like that. But again, it's my opinion. I'm not going to say, don't go and see it, you know. And it's like I said, I'm not going to scream about it on the internet.
But to be fair, like I've always said, my number one, my motto with films is every film is worth viewing at least once, even if it's awful. Even if the film is so bad, it's worth viewing just so you can go and talk about it with your friends and say, "Oh, I've saw this film; it is so bad."
Except for Super Mario Brothers.
Okay.
Oh yes, we don't talk about that. Or the Mortal Kombats.
What was wrong with first?
I like that.
I meant the second one.
I like the second one, but only because it was like practically just a dance track.
It's because I like the. To be fair, I like the second one simply for the fact that it was just. I didn't care about the story. I just wanted to see the characters.
Exactly. Yeah.
No, you just want to see Melina and Katana.
Katrina.
No, it weren't that. It was sort of like
she unlockable.
Oh, look, it's Sub-Zero with Scorpion.
You gay.
Did they actually ever fight against each other in the film?
In second one,
first one.
No, first one.
No, I didn't think
second one they did, and it was terrible.
It were very.
It was reptile.
In the second one, they kind of decided that it was, people could do front flips that extended by about 60 foot.
Yeah,
they'd start in one spot, do one forward roll, and then end up 60 foot away.
It wasn't the Matrix that came out with that idea.
No, it weren't.
It was Mortal Kombat.
Mortal Kombat Annihilation, an underrated classic.
In your opinion.
Right then, guys, on to Deadpool. Let's watch the trailer and get back to you. Right then, guys. So, Deadpool, thoughts?
Well, after watching that trailer, I walked away thinking, I want to listen to more gangster rap.
Yeah.
Come on. Gangster rap for you?
Oh, yeah. Though I've already got it on CD from when I was younger.
I know. You are hardcore. Well, I'm not overly familiar with Deadpool. I've never read the comics. The only... people are going to hate me again.
Don't say it. No.
The only time I've ever seen Deadpool
oh my God.
was in X-Men Origins Wolverine. And I know that wasn't Deadpool, but you know what I'm saying.
It was Deadpool. They just shut him up.
Deadpool being raped.
Yeah, they kind of ruined Deadpool from what he was. The merc with the mouth.
Yeah.
Basically...
By sewing his mouth up.
Genius! I mean, up to Pointer and being put into Weapon X project,
yeah,
he was the merc with the mouth. And then he became Deadpool and...
I mean, I assume it's connected to the X-Men movies, and they've obviously when they reset it with Days of Future Past.
I don't know, it may come in...
Well, it's Fox, isn't it?
Yeah, but I think it's also going to tie in with Civil War and all that, because...
It's not
Fox. It's Fox. Not
yeah, no, but...
Marvel don't own it.
It's not Marvel Studios.
Yeah.
Marvel character, but not Marvel Studios.
You know the X-Men movies are owned by Fox. They all tie in.
No,
Deadpool is part of it, so I'm assuming... I don't know. I'm assuming he's going to, fit in with the X-Men movies. Probably not an R-rated one, but you know what I'm saying.
Yeah. No, a lot of people think of him as the more fourth dimension breaking Spider-Man.
Yeah, he's supposed to be self-aware that he's in a comic book, the
or
character.
in a game, or in a film.
Yeah. The only thing that kind of makes me wonder is that if you remember Blade, do you remember the third one?
Yeah.
The thing that kind of everybody moaned about with that one is they said that Ryan Reynolds was annoying in that. And it kind of sounds like he's doing the same thing, just making smart-ass comments.
That's the thing, that is what Deadpool is about.
That's why they wanted him as Deadpool, weren't they, I think?
Right,
because he's...
Don't get me
literally,
I liked that. I liked him.
Well, basically, for Ryan Reynolds to play Deadpool, there's no acting required.
Literally.
They started filming.
Yeah, in real life, he does look like a testicle with teeth.
But the thing is, he enjoys doing his job like... what's his name from Green Arrow?
Stephen Amell.
Yeah. He's like that. He loves the character. He's done so many promotional videos.
He played Green Lantern and he doesn't love that character.
Yes. Don't make my suit animated. Or green.
Yeah.
Still took the paycheck though, didn't you?
Well, wouldn't you?
Yeah.
Well, what are we thinking? Are we going to cinema to see that one?
Fuck yeah.
Probably, yeah.
Hell yeah.
Although I wanted to go and see Ant-Man, I've not had a chance to go and see that yet.
Well, why don't you sell?
I'll be up for that.
I can't afford it.
Alright.
We're talking about Deadpool, motherfucker.
No, sorry.
Although Ant-Man does look fun.
Like I said, to be fair...
I'm winding you up, dude. Chill.
It's alright.
Calm the fuck down, brother.
Don't let me slap you.
Oh.
Okay, anything else on Deadpool? Other than he basically similar to...
what are his powers? Come on then, because you know the character.
I know a bit about the character. I don't know
I
everything
don't really know
about
any.
the character.
Because I know in X-Men Origins he had like every power, didn't he?
That's it.
I was never aware that he could like...
I know everything about his character. Don't worry.
Go on.
His name is Deadpool. That's all you need to know.
Sometimes that's true.
No.
I do know something.
Go on.
I know that the character was a rip-off of Slade Wilson from DC.
I was going to bring that up, but...
And I think the artist that came up with the concept, when he was telling the guys over at Marvel, it was so obvious that it was a rip-off of the character, Deathstroke, that the in-joke is they called him Wade Wilson. He's to make it so obvious.
Yeah.
Not taking sides here because both companies rip off each other. They always have done.
Pretty much.
Yeah. To be fair, like we should have said really from the beginning, Marvel and DC don't care about the war between.
Exactly.
They're both making money. They're like, look at all these arguments going off. Oh, our pockets are getting lined.
I know.
Yeah, but look at the comics. They do a lot of crossover comics.
They do.
Yeah. It's like the same point that we've always said, that we're in DC and Marvel. People go, "Oh, I'm a DC, I'm a Marvel." It's it's brilliant that there's two, because it keeps them both on the toes.
Yeah,
it's same with everything. Like the whole.
There's got to be competition.
Yeah, Xbox and PlayStation. Xbox keeps PlayStation on the toes. PlayStation keeps Xbox on the toes.
Heinz and HP.
Yeah,
I miss my Sega.
Get out.
Screw you.
Another 10 minutes and we're back to Sega.
Connell, stop carving Sonic on your arm with a knife.
Hey, it's better than carving your name.
Sonic lives.
No.
Speaking of DC, are we done? Are we moving on?
Well,
sorry, go on.
You wanted to bring up the abilities of
Deadpool.
Deadpool.
Sorry, yeah. Deadpool abilities.
Right. One thing Deadpool doesn't have is Cyclops' laser vision.
I wondered that.
Yes, no.
Yeah. Of
course, he's got his mouth. He's pretty much invincible.
Can he teleport?
Yes, but if memory serves me right, it won't. I don't think it'll be in this film. But he has the ability to teleport 3 times and it malfunctions.
Okay.
I know it sounds weird.
Why does he look like a... What, did they say avocado had sex with an older avocado?
Why is that?
I know he's got cancer.
Yeah. Basically, they put him through different forms of chemo to clear the cancer. And, well, it didn't work, so the effects of chemotherapy and all that affected his looks.
But at the same time, he can't die, can he?
No.
So he regenerates, but he's dying of cancer at the same time.
It kind of balances each other out, but he's got a more advanced version of Wolverine's regenerative abilities.
Yeah.
What else? Also, the name Deadpool came from the bets they used to have in the Weapon X program of who's going to die first, hence the name Deadpool. And because he can't die, he took the name on as the last living member of this Deadpool bet.
Every time I see Ryan Reynolds in a film, though, I always see him as the character he plays in Waiting.
That's true. Which is, again, the same character. Right then, guys. Batman v Superman. I know we've been waiting all night to talk about this one, haven't we, Rick?
Yeah. Can't think you want to say that.
Where are Batman's pants?
Where's Superman's?
I've got his right here.
First off, this movie is going to suck so bad. Got the Batfleck, oh my god, that is wrong.
Who cast Ben Affleck as Batman? Oh my god. Yeah, to all those people.
Lois Lane is a redhead, oh my god.
To all those people, the first time you see Ben Affleck as, Bruce Wayne, not Batman, in the trailer, motherfucker's running into a collapsing building.
Yeah. That was quite cool, the way you say it.
Yeah. They may as well just held the middle fingers up to all these pricks out there.
Trailer should have just started off saying, fans outrage, Ben Affleck cast as Batman, then show you that clip, and as he runs into smoke, turn around and go, woo! Motherfuckers! Flipping everybody off.
Yeah. Damn right. Connell? Views?
Okay. Just the first time you see Superman as well, Henry Cavill's bulked up more as well since the first one.
Yeah, he big.
He's got him big. But then again, you see Batman and Superman side by side, it's like, Jesus Christ, Batman's jacked.
Yeah. He's bigger.
He's much bigger.
So, come on, who's your money on?
DC.
Good answer. That deserves a fist bump. Rick, I know what you're going to say.
I'd like it to be Superman, but I think like
they're going to cop out.
I think I read it on a Facebook thingy somewhere that they're going to say there's going to be no winner in the fight. They're going to find a way to sort of like Batman's going to have the advantage so far, then Superman will have the advantage so far, then they'll stop fighting for whatever reason. It's
not like it's a death battle, These characters.
It's basically not the Frank Miller story.
Yeah, well, no, even then these characters.
He beat him, but he let him live.
He beat him in The Dark Knight Returns, but only with Green Arrow's help and Robin's help and a tank's help and a nuclear missile
and kryptonite.
So Batman, I like the idea that he can win. I like the idea that he's got a plan against all these other characters, but there ain't going to be no clear winner. It's it's not a death battle. They're going to obviously team up at the end.
No, to be fair,
or maybe even halfway. I don't know.
They caused so much controversy at the end of Man of Steel. Spoiler alert, having him kill Zod.
I loved that.
No, I'm not saying there's nothing wrong with that. I like that.
But everyone seems to forget.
No, I'm sort of saying, what I'm saying is, they caused a hell of a lot of controversy. They're not then going to go, oh yeah, and by the way, now he's out to kill Batman.
I want to just address Man of Steel, that entire thing. What people didn't get about that was he killed Zod, the only person left of his race to save humans. That is what these people didn't understand.
Yeah.
And what do? We put him on trial for fucking property damage.
Well, to be fair, everybody's sort of like saying, there's... I think people only sort of glassed over the surface of that whole thing as well, because it's sort of like, why that family could have easily moved out of the way. I think it's sort of like, the family's there as a sort of like way to show you that it's really danger. Yeah. There's danger there.
But heritage.
But also, I think at the time, if you listen to the dialogue, Superman's begging him to stop, and Zod says, "No, I'm never going to stop." It's not just that family. It's sort of like saying, this is the only way to make him stop. It's it's either kill him or this fight carries on for another.
And you know what? I agree with what his mum says in the Batman v Superman trailer. He doesn't owe anybody anything. No. He does it because the character is a good person at heart. Doesn't have to.
No,
doesn't have to.
He don't. Zod would have never come to Earth if he hadn't activated that beacon. But
kiss my ass.
I still don't know why I didn't get to Mars. And
hang on, Rick. Yeah. So you would have preferred a story where he finds his ship, this ship, and thinks, do you know what? I'm not going to mess with it because I don't know what will happen. Goes home, and that's the end of the movie.
Yes. No, I'm not having a dig at it.
And at the end of the day, Superman saves the day yet again.
I'm just making a funny comment, you bitch.
Or maybe he should have flown around the Earth so quickly he turned back time.
No.
I love Christopher Reeve movies. I do, but yeah, that was daft even then.
In the 70s, people were smoking a lot back then.
That's true. They probably thought that Superman was flying around. But other cameos, we get Wonder Woman, first time ever on the big screen ever.
I know. To be fair, all the doubters, I think she looks brilliant.
A lot of people went quiet then, didn't they?
Yeah, again, another Batfleck moment.
Yes,
not only is she's very, very easy on the eyes, but she looks.
So am I.
She looks the part.
Yeah,
she does.
She has put a lot more muscle on compared to when you first saw her in Fast and Furious.
I love that she's going to have an accent as well, because this is supposed to be a Greek.
You mean when they first announced it, say, how can she play Wonder Woman, the Greek demigod?
Yeah.
She's from Israel. Well, yeah, the Greek goddess won't have a fucking American accent either.
Yeah. I still love the fact that Superman was English and Zod was American in it. Usually the American films pitch.
They do.
The English guy is the bad guy.
Yeah. British guy is the villain.
To be fair, the British actors are sort of taking over the superhero thing.
That's what I mean.
Well, not just British. I mean, it's sort of like there's only a few American. There's only a few American actors. Robert Downey Jr. is Iron Man.
Is he British?
No, he's American. I'm saying there's more. Obviously Chris Evans is American as Captain America. Mark Ruffalo is
Bruce Banner.
I can't remember his name. Hulk. Jeremy Renner, obviously, is Hawkeye. But then you've got Andrew Garfield, when he was Spider-Man, he's English. Well, he was born in America, I think. They raised in England.
Yeah.
The new Spider-Man, Tom Holland is his name.
He's British.
He's English.
Yeah. Nice.
Obviously, Henry Cavill, English.
Yeah. Yeah, but look, it's mainly down to people like Loki.
Chris Hemsworth, he's Australian. Yeah, obviously, Tom Hiddleston.
Yeah.
He's English.
Everyone loves him, and he's the bad guy.
Weren't we talking about Batman v Superman?
Sorry.
Yeah, well,
it's okay.
Thoughts?
I'm with Andy, 100%. I think I'm hoping, but I think he's going to be brilliant as Lex Luthor.
Oh yeah,
because it's a completely different take.
I called it from day one. That I just like to say, I always said Jesse Eisenberg could play a good villain.
Yes, but for me, I'm hoping is as good as what's his name, Gene Rosenberg.
Michael Rosenbaum.
That's the one.
Michael Rosenbaum. Yeah.
See, that's the weird thing though.
I like him. I like his version of Lex Luthor.
Yeah, but that's the thing that I don't understand. Really, is everybody were absolutely going apeshit when Jesse Eisenberg because he was too young. He's older than Michael Rosenbaum, when he used to be playing Lex.
He's the same age as Henry Cavill.
He's older than Henry Cavill.
Yeah.
He's a couple of years older.
You know what? Same as Jared Leto.
He does look.
Oh, yeah.
Same as Jared Leto. People complain that he's not old enough, but again, he's a year older than Ben Affleck. So,
is he actually? I thought he was 41.
46.
Is he 46?
Yeah.
I thought he was.
I know, but I like that version of Lex Luthor. He's smart. He's charming. He's actually scary.
I think that's what they're going for in this. He's going to be a modern sort of
bad guy.
I don't say tycoon, but he's kind of an eccentric billionaire.
Yeah.
It's just that he's got hair that people are having an issue with.
Yeah, but obviously they've released a press photo with him being bald, so obviously
and we know it's going to be he becomes bald because of creating kryptonite.
Yeah,
we know that's going to be the story.
I'm putting my money down now as well. That I reckon the bad guy's going to be Bizarro, just because you see a clip where Batman is avoiding heat vision. It's all like Superman wouldn't direct heat vision at Batman, try and kill him. Yeah. They've obviously got Zod's body, so it's obviously something to do with cloning. Everybody reckons they say Doomsday, but I think it's too early for Doomsday. It's sort of like if you're going to do the death of Superman, have the character be in a few films first.
Yeah,
it won't be a big shock.
I read it might not be the death of Superman. It might be that the Doomsday character's in it, but maybe that's why they formed Justice League. But imagine because you've got Wonder Woman before that, haven't you? So.
Yeah, but you see that scene where she smashes the bracelets together and creates like an explosion.
Yeah, but just because this is the thing that I always think with people with trailers, it's took from you've got no idea what's being took. Yeah. That bit where she goes like that, and there's a big shockwave.
Yeah,
you've got no idea if that's
not
a completely different part of film.
There's a line that Ben Affleck's Batman says about he's got the power to destroy the entire human race. And we have to destroy him. You can hear that line's been chopped and cut together. That there's completely different dialogue spaced in there somewhere. And I don't think he's talking about Superman.
You think he's talking to Superman?
Yeah, about whatever the villain turns out to be.
I think he's going to be Bizarro.
Possibly. Something with heat vision.
Did Connell ever have...
Connell?
Yeah, that's the name of Connor.
Connell?
Con-L.
I know. Superboy.
Yeah.
Possibly. A clone.
Yeah, Cadmus.
Project thing, yeah. Possibly, but...
I still think they'll go for a more well-known villain.
Titania.
The whole heat vision thing is what's making you think Bizarro into it.
Yeah.
I'm going to end that there.
Bizarro
doesn't have heat vision.
Maybe.
He has ice vision. He has heat breath.
Well, I assume they're not going to go the comic book route, But maybe it's some sort of mind control, maybe,
Or a reanimated Zod.
Possibly, but that wouldn't be Zod. I think they'd make it into another character.
Yeah, but...
I could be wrong.
Yeah, reanimated.
I don't want to venture too far off the subject of Batman v Superman. I want to kind of go on to Man of Steel.
Yeah.
It's a little detail that I quite liked, but at the same time, I think it took a slightly bit away from Michael Shannon as Zod. Was the fact that in actual wars and battles, the general didn't go out and do the fighting. He sent out his lieutenants and stuff like that. And I like that he sort of sat back and didn't do the fighting until later on.
Yeah.
And he sent out Feora.
Yeah.
Feora. But at the end of the day, it made Feora
badass. Yeah, it really did.
Zod was kind of a disappointment after her.
Yeah, it was good.
Yeah, but she was a specialised trained fighter in that, weren't she?
Like, she's more of the villain than Zod. She's putting up a better fight.
Yeah.
She was more... I think she was more menacing.
Imagine if she'd been allowed to have her full powers on Earth.
I think it was because it was more... She was more... Michael Shannon kind of took Zod... Not over the top, but kind of... It was very shouty.
Yeah.
I will fight him! kind of a thing.
That was a good impression. You scared her.
She was kind of more just sort of spoke all her lines and everything, was very menacing.
Yeah.
Well, then again, could they really...
No, not like I say, Michael Shannon did do a good performance. He was just overshadowed by Feora. I can't pronounce the actress's name.
Feora. Oh, sorry, the actress's name. Moving on. I don't know myself. I'm not even going to attempt it.
So I'll just offend people if I try to pronounce that.
Yeah. Same here. What's everyone's opinion on the whole Gotham and Metropolis being across a bay?
I think that's cool. I think that's a really good idea.
I'm torn.
Yeah, I was going to say a couple of states away, maybe other side of the Americas.
Well, I kind of like the going back to sort of 1989 Tim Burton Batman. That Gotham has a lot of Gothic architecture. It was, this old city, and I feel it's just going to become just a standard city that's run down.
It kind of did that. That already happened though in like the Dark Knight.
Yeah.
Dark Knight. Like I say, I always kind of thought there's a really, if you watch those films back to back, there's a really big shift in tone between Batman Begins and the Dark Knight. If you look at Batman Begins,
everything's run down in Batman Begins.
Yeah, and everything's it's almost like it's filmed. Everything's filmed with like a yellow filter as well.
Yeah.
Because everything's got a tinge of yellow to it, and then suddenly it was this nice glossy city in the Dark Knight.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know if it's because they changed filming locations. I know it was in Chicago in Dark Knight.
I think a lot of it in Batman Begins was supposed to be set in the Narrows, weren't it? Which was the rough part. I think. And then all of a sudden, the rough side of it disappeared for the next two films. Didn't exist anymore.
I think a lot of stuff kind of changed though in between them two films, because I always thought it was a real shame that the first one was all about fear. It was a proper theme of that first film. Yeah. That he was going to use fear. When you moved on to Dark Knight, it was just I'll use my growly voice.
Stereo.
I mean, obviously, don't get me, the Dark Knight is an amazing film. I just wish that would have been brought in from Batman Begins.
I actually agree. I agree with you on that, but so I kind of feel like another reason I would have an issue with Gotham and Metropolis being across a bay, once their differences are resolved, is Batman even needed? If Superman's only across the water, what was?
They'd be like, yo, Batman, do you want me to get this? Do you want take the night off? Yeah. Take the night off.
Yeah.
My friend, a favour to you, my friend. I hate that Superman.
We're on about Batman now.
Well, to be fair, it might be like that though. They'll resolve the differences and come together to take on whoever it is, but it's still going to be.
Batman and Superman.
Batman telling him to get out.
Yeah, everybody's sort of like saying that this Batman's kind of a bit nasty. Kind of, I can't think of a better word. Nasty.
It's naughty.
He's supposed to be a lot darker than
he's gruff.
Yeah, he's screwed up.
He's a lot more grit.
Yeah.
Than.
So it's all like I'll work
grit and less shit.
Yeah, I'll work with you because I need to take on this, but then you can F off.
Yeah. But I kind of feel like he's going to make Batman cry alone.
My property!
Crying alone at night. Oh, I'm not needed anymore.
But then again, the moment you do that, with all the superheroes that are in DC and Marvel at this point, why is he still crying?
But the thing is, though, I think what they have done, I mean, I'm not saying they knew and they had the plan to begin with, but Superman is weaker than in other iterations already.
Well, he can't move the planet.
Well, no, if you saw him in Man of Steel in the Smallville fight, when he gets hit by bullets, he's getting knocked back by
bruised.
Yeah, and, and I like that.
And sort of like he when he's holding up that framework on that oil rig, he's struggling.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know if that's sort of like something that they're doing with strength. It's supposed to be that he's not just ultimately strong and he can lift anything. It's always a bit of effort he's got to put into something.
Yeah, but to me it's a case of Superman's always going to be as strong as he needs to be.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
I do think that
the fact that they show him giving effort is to make you feel tense with him.
And I do think that if you make the character too overpowered, it's going to undermine the rest of the Justice League. So I do think you're right that they will. Well, they have. Weakened him slightly, like you say.
So they seem to have weakened him, but then they show him when he was flying. He's like flying, like gone. It's like, are they going to make the Flash look faster than that?
The Flash is faster than that.
Well, I know.
The Flash.
I know. After those two characters, the Flash
has ran around this room 12 times already.
I know the Flash is the faster of the two characters, but are they going to show that visually on the screen when I don't? Can
Do you remember what they did in Smallville with Flash and?
Yeah, they used really bad CGI.
I'd love for Superman to be a bit cocky and, with his speed, and then obviously the Flash, not a race, but shows him who's the fastest. Yeah.
You see him running side by
side.
Flash
is bitch. That's what it is.
I think the Flash is a really underrated character. Not anymore, not with the TV show, but Batman, Superman, Green Lantern, and Flash. They are my favourites.
They are. A lot of people see the Flash as the Joker, the underpowered one that isn't.
The Flash is the most powerful. That guy can time travel. You know.
They've changed it now, though. I don't know if it's just the animated movies or if it's actually the new 52. That the Green Lantern is now a bit of a Joker, isn't he?
Yeah, they kind of swap roles.
I don't know if the Flash is still the Joker as well.
To be fair, the Green Lantern, or Hal Jordan, John Stewart, whoever, is actually the most powerful member of the Justice League. Supposedly, they say the Ring is the most powerful weapon in the universe, but it's the user that's the weakness because it's willpower.
I was going to say, well, they had that in Origins, didn't they? In Justice League Origins, Green Lantern made a. I thought I'm sounding such a geek here, but
we are geeks. That's the idea.
I'm sounding more geekier than a geek. He made a force.
You a nerd.
He made a force field to protect him and Batman from Superman.
Yeah.
Superman broke it.
That's true. What about John Stewart? Come on. While we're on the topic of Green Lantern, Hal Jordan or John Stewart?
Hal Jordan.
For me, it'll always be John Stewart because it's a Justice League show.
Cartoon.
Yeah.
Me, personally, I would say Hal Jordan. And I wasn't a fan of John Stewart until I read the Blackest Night storyline. And the guy, that really did sound kind of, Blackest Night. I'm sorry. I wasn't a fan of John Stewart until I read the Blackest Night storyline. And John Stewart conjures an entire... Not conjures... uses his ring and constructs an entire army. Because he's ex-military. And that was badass. Come on, you got on it.
I've got no against John Stewart or anything. It's just like, if they're going to do the Justice League movie, it should be sort of like what everybody... Imagine that again, I suppose it's your taste in it. But when I picture the Justice League, I see Superman, Batman, Wonder Woman, The Flash, Green Lantern, Hal Jordan as Green Lantern, and Barry Allen as The Flash.
Yeah, I'm with you on that. It's got to be Barry Allen. I'm not a Wally West fan.
I'll completely agree with you, but it's just I've grown up watching that cartoon.
Yeah.
I feel you, man.
And to me, that is the Justice League.
See, that's exactly me. The reverse, though. I'm sort of like, the Justice League to me is the Green Lantern's got to be Hal Jordan.
Yeah, it's what you grow up with and what your personal preference. I would like to see, to start with Hal Jordan, but I'm open to anything.
To be fair,
I would just be grateful.
Maybe that's why they've got. That's maybe why they've called this new film Green Lantern Corps.
Yeah,
because maybe it'll be Hal Jordan in the Justice League, but John Stewart in the solo films.
Yeah.
Or some other.
As opposed to focusing just on the one character, we've got an entire group, and I'd just be grateful to see another movie. I love the characters, so
yeah.
See, to be fair, that's always my kind of thing. Is so like I want them to do well. I always want to do well, and I always want to see more. Even when they come out, you're like, oh, that weren't quite as good as I wanted it to be, but I still want to see more, kind of a thing.
Yeah. Well, we got to move on soon. Is there anything else Batman v Superman we need to talk about? Anything else you want to point out from the trailers? I know we haven't seen anything about Cyborg yet.
The main thing I want to point out is just the epicness. Superman is my number one guy.
I'm
saving myself.
You're my number one guy.
I'm saving myself for him. No, and Batman is a very, very close second.
Yeah,
but even me being all things Superman, cannot deny the absolute epicness of Batman at the end of that trailer. When Superman doing all his epic things like, I'm going to rip the lid off the Batmobile. So what does Batman do? Just stands up cool and calm and eye to eye, and just that guy's cool.
I bet just after that scene he spits on him.
I bet under that suit he had a raging boner.
I'll be fully honest, I really don't want to watch any more trailers for it.
I say that every time.
I know.
I'm not going to read any spoilers, not going to watch any trailers.
Do you know what?
I know I will.
I don't want to because every film that I've got overhyped for, I will admit, for my opinion, has not been as good as I wanted it to be.
True.
Because I got really excited for Age of Ultron and it ended up feeling less.
I think with Age of Ultron, it was everything we'd already seen in the first one. That's
my only... didn't feel
that's my opinion of Age of Ultron. Don't get me... It's
a good film.
I say it's still a brilliant film. When you actually look at it...
feel as...
when you saw, like, it was all the events you've seen in the first one, just maybe in a slightly different order.
Yeah.
And I think certain things with that, so like I kind of feel like the Black Widow character was a bit... So like she's this proper badass thingy, and they kind of made her... You just pushed her aside to be a soppy love story.
Yeah.
Kind of thing. But she's more badass than that. Don't get her. I know Scarlett Johansson were pregnant, so they can't get her doing all this stuff. And the whole thing with spoiler Quicksilver, I think that was such a cop out.
I agree.
Not everyone's going to make it out. Who could it be? It's going to be Hawkeye. It's going to be Hawkeye. No, it's not. It's Quicksilver. We've given 2 minutes of screen time to.
Nah, for me, I enjoyed the film. Don't get me wrong. The only bit that lived up to my expectations in it was the Hulk vs. Hulkbuster fight.
Yeah,
that was.
I want to clarify something in a minute. Sorry, carry on.
No, go on.
I'd just like to say this to the internet. I'm really pissing the internet off today, aren't I?
Why?
Who would win in a fight, Hulk or Superman? You've all seen the videos, yeah? Can I just say, Iron Man beat the Hulk?
Yeah. No, he calmed him down. I'm going there. I'm going to be the argumentative and say
Iron Man
I ain't getting
beat
the
the Hulk.
DC Marvel argument.
So who would win, Iron Man or Superman? I don't know my money's on.
I think I might have already pissed off the Star Wars people. I ain't getting the DC and Marvel either.
Yeah, but didn't Iron Man make a suit to take on Galactus?
I have no idea.
So I don't know enough about comic books.
I
think that's something I need to clarify.
That's one of the things.
I like comic book characters. I'm not, and it sounds daft, but I'm not a massive comic book fan. Not saying I don't like them. I've not read a lot.
It is impossible to read every comic book going. There's so many series going. So don't worry about that, dude.
Most of my knowledge of comic book characters comes from the movies.
I mean, has anyone here heard of Blue Ear?
Is this a Mucky Paw type?
That's what you talk back to your mother.
No, it was...
I thought it was an STI.
No, it was actually a little storyline that Stan Lee wrote for... because there was this kid that refused to wear his hearing aid.
Oh yeah, I did hear about that.
Yeah, I've heard about that.
And he created a comic book character.
Stan the Man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just to clarify, we have done a lot of talking about DC. We love Marvel as well.
Yeah.
Oh, of course, yeah. Yeah, we're going to do Marvel discussions as and when news comes.
So don't get me wrong. Like I said, my favourite character is Superman. My second favourite character is Batman. But Marvel have just done an amazing job when it comes to a cinematic universe.
Exactly.
Oh, they have, yeah.
They have schooled DC on how to do it right.
Yeah,
and even if you're not a fan of Marvel. You've got to admit, if it wasn't for those movies, we wouldn't be getting the DC movies we're getting now.
No.
It's like you always say, just because I'm a DC lover doesn't mean I'm a Marvel hater.
That's it, yeah.
Love them both.
Suicide
Squad has actually had more views than the Batman v Superman trailer.
I know.
And I must say, again, don't hate me, I am almost more excited for Suicide Squad than Batman v Superman.
I think that's more...
Harley Quinn, Killer Croc... Come on.
Will Smith.
I like Will Smith.
Yeah, I know, but that's the thing. It's not Deadshot. It's Will Smith.
Yeah, but in the later versions, like in that animated movie that they did...
He was like Puerto Rican, wasn't
he? Assault on Arkham.
Yeah, that were a good film.
But it kind of... They did play him like Will Smith, didn't he, really?
Yeah,
the cartoon.
definitely.
It was,
it's not gay. Will Smith will be Will Smith no matter what he's in.
Yeah.
I don't know. He's a good actor. I mean, don't get me wrong. He has played kind of similar characters a couple of times.
Yeah.
But when he decides to go full on, I'm an actor. You're like, like Pursuit of Happiness.
Oh God,
that's one of the. I
nearly roared when we were in sewer toilets.
Subway.
Is that what,
Subway toilets.
Oh yeah, subway toilets. What did I say? Sewer toilets.
Yeah, you do. It's because we're talking about Suicide Squad. Sewer.
Arlie, he can act.
Oh yeah.
Muhammad Ali movie.
Ali. I had Harley.
Will Smith's playing Harley Quinn.
That's what confused me.
He's going to have to stretch for that one.
I will admit I am a little worried about the Harley Quinn voice.
Dude, I've got to clarify. Did you ever see Wolf of Wall Street?
No.
Margot Robbie is in that.
Yeah.
And she is that character, that voice, completely. I don't think they're going to do it so in your face.
I know.
In this, and I don't want them to, because it will come off too campy.
I know.
There's always a difference between comic book and movie. What will work in a comic book and a movie.
Yeah, but
could you imagine this deep, gritty Suicide Squad movie? Yeah, and then you put in the Harley Quinn character from the cartoons.
Yeah,
it's going to look ridiculous. It's going to sound ridiculous. It won't fit.
Yeah, I know.
I do think it'll be there.
I'm just hoping the voice tone, because what I've heard so far, she doesn't sound like the Harley Quinn I've known.
Yeah, but apart from if you
no, I've got nothing against what she is.
No, I'm not saying no. I'm disagreeing with you slightly because you only hear her say a couple of lines of dialogue.
Yeah, I know.
And plus, then there's a point where Jai Courtney, in his normal Australian accent.
Yeah.
Best acting he's ever done.
Yeah.
In that one trailer. Yeah.
You know what they say about the crazy ones. Dingo. And then she goes, and it's proper.
That's Harley Quinn.
That's the Harley Quinn sound.
Bubblegum and everything.
You don't know. I mean, obviously, you don't know because it's just a trailer, but it does sound like she's putting on a bit of a voice.
And in, like I say, Wolf of Wall Street, that she is that voice. It's the exact same thing.
The little southern twang to it as well.
No, it's a New York accent.
Hey, right. No, that was.
We're British. We don't do.
No, we're Derbyshire. You're going out for pizza. I can't do it all of this.
Sounded southern. Hey, well, forget about accents anyway. Okay, can I just say, Mr. Echo,
who?
Killer Croc.
Oh yeah, don't try and pronounce his real name.
No,
Who's Mr. Echo?
Adewale.
Lost.
That's
as far as I can get.
Okay,
the big black guy from Lost. Everybody loves.
Mr. Echo.
Oh,
he's played Killer Croc.
I never watched Lost. It was boring.
No, those
the latest season. Yeah,
those like few episodes that you were in.
Yeah,
he proper were really good.
He was good.
Yeah,
I'm really looking forward to it. But I have to say, the character that I'm strangely enough looking forward to the most isn't the Joker. Isn't Harley Quinn. It's Enchantress. The actress. Well, she's a model. She's not really an actress, but from what you see in the trailer, the woman is submerged in a bath of black liquid with a pentagram drawn on a wall behind her.
Yeah.
What they're doing looks incredible.
Yeah.
Well, to be fair,
it looks really.
It's like you say the two people that you kind of get three people who you can see a bit of backstory in the trailer. You got Deadshot, Will Smith, obviously. You get Harley Quinn and her.
Yeah.
So it's sort of like, it might have just been the shooting order, they filmed stuff for her backstory, that's why it's more in the trailer.
Yeah.
Or, like you say, she could be a big part of it.
My money is on her being the main villain. I'm calling it now. I think she'll be the main villain. I don't think Jared Leto's Joker's going to be in it much, like we said.
Like I said, that's what I think. That's kind of. I think people are getting really hyped about it because they're really looking forward to seeing Jared Leto's Joker. I don't think he's going to be in it anywhere near as much as people think.
Yeah,
I think
more backstory and a bit.
Harley Quinn's backstory mainly.
Yeah,
that's what I think.
Mostly flashbacks.
Because unless you've really watched the show, seen the show, you're not really going to know much about Harley because she was never in the main Batman series. She was
introduced in the main Batman series.
She was introduced in the animated series.
Oh, right, I thought that's what you meant.
No, I'm on about the comics.
Oh, right, sorry.
She weren't introduced.
The one time when he's not on about
she was a Bruce Timm creation, wasn't she?
Yeah. Complete animated creation.
The backstory to her, if I remember rightly, was that she was she was an intern.
She was assigned to interview the Joker, didn't she?
I think she wanted to and then she became obsessed with him, didn't she?
She wanted to make him her career so she could advance.
Harley Quinzel.
Dr. Harleen Quinzel, yeah. From what we've seen in this Suicide Squad trailer, it looks like basically she's a Joker psychiatrist.
And he tortures her.
He tortures her, gives her electroshock therapy.
I would say that's that the entire sequence with him in it. That looks like
I'm not going to kill you. I'm just going to hurt you really, really bad.
Thank you, Connor.
What?
We might as well talk about that then now. See as Connor's done that amazing impression.
Yeah, let's not.
We might as well talk about Joker.
Are we gonna? Do we dare talk about the tattoos?
I've got no problem with tattoos. I mean,
well, neither have I. It doesn't bother me at all.
I know I've heard of a lot of backlash about the metal grill.
Yeah, well, then I saw a load of memes where it's all like saying, "Why has the Joker got a metal grill?" That he showed you
Batman's knuckles.
Batman's knuckle busters.
Exactly.
That's got.
And I think the whole tattoo thing, it's different. We haven't seen it before.
No.
I mean, people moaned about Heath Ledger having these big scars and long hair, and
he ended up becoming legendary.
Yeah,
it's the Joker performance to be measured to, isn't it? Really?
Yeah. And I mean, the tattoos really don't bother me. The teeth thing, like we said, it makes sense.
Yeah.
I will say one thing.
Go on.
I really hope they're not going to go sort of gangster Joker with it. That's one thing that does bother me. But again,
I think it may be a case of it's going with the times. What fits would fit the Joker's personality nowadays.
I want it to be a psychotic Joker, not gangster.
Nah, I think it'd be more emo type.
I said the only thing that the only negative.
It's Jared Leto. The guy's an Oscar winner. I think he'll own it.
He always plays. He's always doing a good performance when he's got to wear makeup.
Damn right. Dallas Buyers Club.
Like I say, the only thing if I was really nitpicking to find something to say I'm a bit thingy about is the one clip where you see him before the end when he's walking through, and it really just does look like a guy's got dyed hair and put red lipstick on. But the ending clip where
purple leather jacket, isn't it? Sort of thing.
But then when he's in the ending clip where you assume Arkham, it looks brilliant then.
Yeah.
It kind of looks like somebody's done it with a face painting kit in that other clip.
There was a still shown recently of Ace Chemicals from the set, so they might be getting Joker backstory. Excuse me. Joker backstory.
I say, but when it comes to like you say, the look and everything, no, you can never please everybody.
No.
But I think when it comes to, if you're just looking at raw talent or his ability to act, it's like I was saying to you. I watched the film Chapter 27, where he plays Mark Chapman, the guy who assassinated John Lennon.
Yeah,
and he's stunning.
He's good. He's good, isn't he?
It looks like he must have put on about 60 pounds in weight. You can barely recognise him as Jared Leto. He changes his voice and everything. He's absolutely amazing, acting-wise.
What about the Jason Todd rumours? Have you heard them?
Yeah.
I'm not convinced, but at the same time, there's obviously we know that we can assume that the Joker's killed Robin, whether it's Jason Todd, Dick Grayson. The writing that's on the Robin suit in the Batman v Superman trailer looks very similar to the writing on the newspaper clipping that Bruce Wayne gets. It says, "You let your family die."
Yeah.
So does that mean that it was written by Jason Todd? Maybe because unless the Joker knows who he is,
Yeah. Now we're stepping into Red Hood territory.
There's the rumor about Eli Snyder, Zack Snyder's son, playing Robin. Dick Grayson or
Damien.
Jason Todd. Thank you. There's another rumour that the characters by
nepotism.
Scott, is it Scott Eastwood, Clint Eastwood's son,
right.
in Suicide Squad, may actually be Dick Grayson, but again, just rumours. What's your opinion?
I think this is just my taste, but I always think it's best to go the classic way of telling a story first before you try and start doing.
Yeah.
Like we're on about saying we want I'd prefer Hal Jordan because he's the classic Green Lantern before you do other characters. I say if you're going to do the Joker, you have it be just the Joker.
Yeah.
I think that's always the best thing about the character is he's not got a backstory. I mean, I think they have done one for him recently in comics, haven't they?
Plus, would you want to really do a Jason Todd that's older than Batman? That would make sense,
Yeah. Then there's the fact, does the Joker need a backstory? That's the whole point.
Yeah, so that's what I've just said. That's always been the great thing about the Joker is
he's an unknown.
He's just turned up the way he is. They're not telling you why.
In the comics, though, it's his backstory. I mean, it's it's been altered a lot, but it does. It tends.
Yeah, I could be completely way off the mark here, but in what you think is his backstory, into the Joker telling James Gordon the Killing Joke his backstory. So I believe it could be just bullshitting.
I believe that was based. The very first issue of Batman Detective Comics 27.
Yeah.
I believe there was a scene in that where he knocked the guy into a vat of chemicals, and I think. In fact, you know what? I could be wrong. Forget that because I don't want to say something I might be wrong about.
That sounds a lot like this. What do you call it?
There's been a lot of changes to it because the original Batman obviously used to use guns and.
You can say, I always thought that they did a backstory for the Joker in The Killing Joke.
Yeah.
But it was him telling his backstory to Gordon after he kidnapped him, and it were.
I honestly.
They kind of implied that he could have been making it up. Because he would try.
I don't think I got that from it.
It's the whole.
He would just try to persuade. He would just try to persuade Batman that anybody could go insane under the right circumstances, with the right bad day kind of thing.
Yeah, I think it is implied that this is from the Joker's point of view, and he may be crazy.
Because at the end of that story, don't they imply that Batman kills the Joker as well?
Exactly, but
pushes
then
him off the top of a building or something.
Snaps his neck, supposedly.
I thought that was Return at Dark Knight. He snaps his neck.
No, it cuts to rain in a puddle, and Joker laughing, and then the laughing stops. So it's implied that he snaps his neck.
Oh, right.
But
in Dark Knight Returns, he snaps his own neck, doesn't he?
Well,
yeah,
he gets injured that badly. Then
breaks his neck,
and
then
he twists his neck and finishes himself off.
Yeah, but then they made Killing Joke canon in the comics and said he didn't kill the Joker. So it's you can do an origin story and basically do what you like,
Not really Suicide Squad. It's a Joker talk.
well,
let's be honest. It's going to be all about the Joker.
I don't think it is.
No, I know it's not, but that's what everyone's thinking.
I think that the Joker is the reason that trailers got so many likes. Yeah,
because people want to see more of Jared Leto.
Jared Leto.
That's the one.
It's a Jay Leno.
But no, I mean, obviously, to be fair, I think he seems a bit. Will Smith is a brilliant actor, but he's got an ego on him. Which is quite right, really. He's got the talent to back up his ego. So I don't think he's going to sign up to be in an ensemble cast unless he's the lead in that ensemble cast.
That's true.
But then again, isn't Deadshot the lead in?
Is Rick Flag's supposed to be leader at Suicide Squad? Isn't he?
I know he's
Captain
Boomerang.
He's the main focus in that animated film, Assault on Arkham. Yeah. He's kind of the main, but the leader is supposed to be Rick Flag at Suicide Squad.
Again, I think it varies depending on what
format you
watch. What canon.
My information's coming from Smallville here,
so. Any other thoughts on Suicide Squad characters that have been shown?
To be fair, you can't really because no else has been shown, have they?
Very little.
Not a lot. We've got Katana briefly.
I don't know enough about that character.
I don't know about half any of the characters.
The only thing I know about Katana is basically what I saw in Arrow season 3, and I don't think that really follows the character's origin much.
Yeah.
But
the only character I really have any knowledge on is Harley. But
I mean, to be fair, like I say, the trailer did what it was supposed to do, wasn't it? It was sort of, come and see this film because look, you want to see Harley Quinn, there's Harley Quinn. You want to see the Joker, there's the Joker. You want to see Will Smith, there's Will Smith.
And do you know what? Love it or hate it, it got people talking, and people will go and see it.
Yeah, So I think it's sort of one of them things where I think if you're a Marvel fan, you could say, or if you're a bit of a pessimist, I suppose. You could say, are DC rushing too much into trying to do their version of Guardians of the Galaxy? Kind of like it's the role. They were all kind of baddies that banded together. It's Suicide Squad is kind of DC's version.
But I think
are they rushing to get to it?
I think it's a good move for something different. It's the same with Deadpool we were talking about earlier. It's a different take on the superhero thing. Deadpool, an R-rated superhero movie. A superhero movie made up of villains. It's something different, and I like that you've got the Marvel thing, the Marvel movies that a bit more light-hearted, and then you've got the DC stuff which is a bit more grounded. We've got different takes on everything, and that's what I like about all the characters. Same with the Joker. We've had Jack Nicholson's Joker. We've had Heath Ledger. and now we've got something different. You know,
get the 60s Batman Joker.
Yeah, Caesar Romero.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah.
To be fair, you could say sort of like, you know, Heath Ledger's version of the Joker kind of made Jack Nicholson's look a bit campy. In my opinion.
Yeah, that wasn't the Joker. That wasn't the Joker. That was Jack Nicholson.
Jack Nicholson didn't even know he was being filmed.
Yeah.
No, I'm not having a dig at that. You know, the Tim Burton's Batman, that first one,
I love that.
Brilliant.
I love that film.
Yeah.
But it's sort of like, it's a hell of a lot more light-hearted when you put it next to Heath Ledger's version.
Hey, I'm not going to say no. I was all about Batman Returns.
I wasn't a fan of Batman Returns.
Yeah, but Michelle Pfeiffer.
Well, there was that.
I'm
not going to deny myself that. Michelle Pfeiffer was.
I'm just wondering how far is this new version of Joker going to. Is it going to be even darker than Heath Ledger's, or is it going to bring it back a bit?
Every Batman movie or related movie that comes out gets darker and darker. So we're at the point now where the last ones, the Nolan films, are going to look like, you know, light-hearted kids' films.
Are you sure about that?
Don't know.
Tim Burton, Batman. Then you got Batman Returns. Would you say Batman Forever got dark?
Oh,
the Batman and Robin. Yes, it was a dark.
Do you know what?
It was a dark episode.
Okay, I'll put it to you like this: I was more depressed coming out of Batman and Robin than I was coming out of Batman Returns. So fuck you.
The one thing we can never forget: bat nipples.
Ooh,
to be fair,
love me some bat nipples.
To be fair, I'll be honest. I went to see Batman Returns at cinema, and I was 10 years old, so I liked it.
We went out and we bought the toys as they expected us to.
I never got the Batman toys. I always wanted them, but I don't remember. My mum refused to buy me toys because he used to destroy them.
My uncle, he's got
your uncle. Is he bad uncle?
He touches me.
Still.
When I beg. He's got the Batmobile from the 60s TV series from the 60s.
Nice.
I don't know if it's worth it or like that, but I can remember he used to have it at Christmas, he used to get it, and he used to, you know, like a tin of roses or Quality Street, you know, the foil.
Yeah.
You used to roll it up and you'd put it in the thing and look, you'd be able to shoot it as rockets. It was pretty good. Because it had a little toy Batman and a little Robin sat in it.
Well, on that note, guys, shall we...
yeah, we can wrap that up.
Wrap it up. Well, don't forget to like and subscribe and share us with everyone else and get us out there because we need help because this is our first ever video. We hope you enjoyed it.
And if there's any topics that you want us to talk about, if you're curious about our opinion on other topics that come from this sort of area, if we... know out about it, we'll try.
If you want to send
comments,
if you want to send us any hate mail, I'll leave an address in the description video.
Yes, PO Box. Fuck you.
Well, thanks for listening, guys.
Love you.
Bye.